Good evening, everybody. My name is Raymond Newsome with Newsome Paranormal. I'm here with my son. We are at the Riverview Cemetery in Greenup, Kentucky, and I'll turn this around so you can get a shot. As you can tell, it's pretty vast, and there's the Ohio River, and it comes out all the way around. Don't mind the car in the shot. And we are going to do some investigating. Unfortunately, due to the laws of the state of Kentucky, we can only be here during the hours between dawn and dusk, so that's why we are here now. And there's a very particular reason why I chose this cemetery, and we will visit that here in a bit. But right now, we're going to walk back here and see what we can find out. Michael's carrying the equipment. Unfortunately, we are next to a highway, so there is a lot of traffic and noise pollution. I figure I'd take and let you all know. Yeah, it's funny. I dragged my son into this, and he never got off the bus from school. And I was like, hey, we're going on an adventure. Okay, let's go. So here we are. All right. So I want to let you pick the equipment out of the bag, see what you want to start with. We've got my usual favorite little toys. So, if that's one of them you want to start with, yeah, the cat balls and the spirit boxes are right here in the front part. The EVP recorders are in there. Where do you want me to set it? Right through here, over here. We've got a wide range here. Okay. Well, we'll start right through here for now. Keep it rather in the middle. Actually, hand me one of the spirit boxes if you want to. And if you want to take over camera duty, let you have that. I'll let you have that. Here's a viewfinder. You can see. Good evening. My name is Raymond, and this is my son Michael. We have come to see if anyone's willing to communicate and tell us their story. We do not mean any disrespect. We have only come to find out your story. If there's someone around, I'm sorry. I know this thing's loud and noisy, but it allows you to talk to us directly. Oh, right. I don't know if that was me or if it was just setting up. If that was you, could you do it again? because this little box here, it allows us to when you get close. It just lights up and lets us know that you're here. So if you could walk near again, to make sure this isn't really shutting it off. Yeah. Did you say run? And typically I do not come to cemeteries, but you know, I figured there were some of you here that would like to be able to talk. What did you do during your life? What kind of work did you do? Metal? Did you work at the steel factory? Did you have any hobbies? Did you like to go fishing, hunting? Yes. So you like to do a bit of both? That was a long sport. Mm-hmm. Did anyone keep a garden? Plant flowers, vegetables? Okay. What kind of music did you like? What kind of music did you like? Gospel, bluegrass, rockabilly, country. Or do you like artists like Frank Sinatra? I apologize, but I never caught your name. Okay, if it's okay, we are going to move on to another area. and see if anyone else would like to speak. Is that all right? All right. Thank you. So that was fun and interesting.
Yeah.
Did you catch anything out of that?
I was just having to hold it up a bit. Okay. So we're 11 minutes in, and we still have an hour and 49 minutes to go. So we're rocking.
Right.
We're going. We have made first contact. I was concerned because I didn't know if anybody would be willing to talk up here. But it seems at least somebody was. I am saving a certain area for last. There is a certain gravesite here that I plan on visiting and paying my respects to in the process. And I will tell that story when we get there. But for everyone watching, you can tell that this is an old cemetery. They have a lot of older graves up here as well as newer graves. Alright. We've made it back to the car. Which way, Steve? Not down that way yet, though, because we're saving it for later. Up that way? Okay. Okay, we can do that. We have our heading. It's funny, with the bees and stuff out, I had taken cover up, drinks and stuff. As you can tell, the road goes on down over the hill. It's not the best trek, but it'll do. It's a lot easier to go down than it is to try to come up. Trust me, I know. I have visited here before. Alright. We're going to walk this way so we're not stepping over graves. I promise we do not mean any offense by being here. We are only here to document and learn. So please don't feel offended by our presence. Because we never intend to offend anyone. Right through here look good? Do you want to kick us off? Or do you want me to do it? Okay. I like to give you the option. There you go, sir.
My pants are sliding. I forgot my belt, so please don't get a shot of my butt crack.
No promises.
Good evening, everyone. As I was saying over that way, I don't know about you heard me. My name is Raymond, and this is my son Michael. And we have come here to nothing more than to tell you a story. So if there's anything you wish to tell us, that way we can tell the world, or even loved ones, please let me know. There's no stuff on a stick. We are outside, so noises like that. Did you grow up here in Greenup, Greenup County? I think I heard somebody say, "What are you doing?" I'm not quite sure. We are here as the means for you to talk. I know, loved ones will come up and they'll talk to you. How often can you communicate that? And it's not a noisy thing unless you're sorry. Why are you sorry? Just like my little blue box over here with the light on it. If you walk near it, it will light up. And it won't hurt you, it just lets us know that you're here. So if you want to check it out, go ahead and walk over to it, put your hand above it. It has different colors on it. Say we're in danger, would you ask if we're dangerous? We are not dangerous. We mean no harm at all. We only want to give you an avenue to communicate. What's your favorite color? Like I said, that little box there, it lights up in different colors. If you run your hand over it, you might find one. I know there's green and yellow and red and blue. And orange. Orange is on there as well. Pretty sure it said fancy that. Wanted. Can you tell me who's wanted? What's that, dog? That sounds like a bark.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Too bad the trees aren't here. You'd have a better view of the river. Because you can just barely see it downtown. And if you would like to know what year it is 2024, and it's the beginning of May. This road's a lot busier than I realized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I apologize for that pause in communication. But with people driving. Yeah, I didn't realize how busy it was driving through here. As many people as we've seen today already. Yeah. Do you all still visit your loved ones that are still alive? Does anyone? Because I know I still have, family members that have passed that come to visit me and check on me. And I was just wondering if you did the same. Behind me? Did you see? Hey, behind you? Is this your grave over here? Am I talking to Mr. Potter? Or will you talk about Michael? Were you behind Michael? Now it's a woman's voice. The one that said behind you was a man's voice.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate your time. And I'm going to take my stuff back. I appreciate everyone that spoke. Yeah. We hope you find some rest. So when we leave here, you are not allowed to follow us. You are not allowed to stay attached to the equipment. I just need you to take some rest. Thank you all for your time.
All right, sir.
Where are we at on time here?
26.
26 minutes?
Yeah.
Lord, have mercy. Is it just me or does it seem like it's been longer than that?
No, it certainly has.
Because it was only at 11 minutes whenever we finished up on the other spot.
Yeah.
And it feels like it's been forever. And it's literally been 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So walking time. So, yeah. Time's definitely a bit screwy up here. That's the lane I kind of forgot. Yeah, I didn't realize how many people just drove through the cemetery.
Yeah.
Because they didn't stop anywhere and like here and went on. And actually, hot today. Hey, it's been one of the hottest days of the year so far.
Yeah.
For Kentucky, anyway.
Here, what we're going to do, we're going to set this down for the moment. All right. There we go. Make sure that's in the shop.
Just gonna have this on for a bit. And I want to get a drink. So this runs. I'm curious to see who talks. Well, we're just staying here hanging out with the drink. Yeah, it was funny because on the way here, I honestly almost wrecked. I had something fly in my eye, and then somebody came up the road at us, and it's barely wide enough for 2 cars. So I'm trying to get over and trying not to tear the car up by hitting the ditch. Yeah, it was interesting. Has anybody gone to the new high school here? I know before they had the three high schools. They had Greenwich High School, Wortland High School, and McKell High School. And they built the new high school down in Lloyd that's called Greenwich County. And they combined all three. Did any of you go to that school? funny because that's the school that I went to. That's the school that he's going to. Michael's little camera side, so you have to forgive me. Once he gets to know you, though, he livens up and he talks quite a bit. You know who stuck this bottle down here beside the wall on the inside of it? It's funny because it's so noisy and stuff that you can't tell.
But there's a bottle down here. I don't know who put it there, but I am not going to disturb it because it is not my place. Okay.
Do you have any questions, Michael? Only say so.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I wish I was the person that asks questions. So. Would anybody like to talk to Michael? Sure, so go ahead. You take that down for you? All right. Yeah. Yeah. There you are. You still. It's in mine. Pretty good. Like,
You get a response. Keep going. I know he's too young to remember this, but I used to actually work on one of the coal docks where they would let barges go up the river to the steel factories up toward Pittsburgh. Actually, I've done a little bit of everything, to be honest. I've worked in grocery stores. I've worked in restaurants. I've worked in healthcare. I've worked doing hay. How many of y'all have done hay? So much freaking noise. Y'all ever get tired of everybody driving up and down the highway? That drives me crazy. I live in the back of a holler where it's nice and peaceful for the most part, other than the dogs barking at me. Michael, I'm going to put you on the spot here. I want to have you talk about some of the things that you enjoy and all the newer things and stuff. I want you to try to explain to the best of your ability.
Yeah, it's probably one of them. It's fun. You can get games on Xbox. Not too surprisingly.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to explain to them what an Xbox is, because most of them aren't going to know what an Xbox is.
I never had the guy too much for where I see TV.
Well, some of them know what television would be. Television came out back in the 40s. For the most part, an Xbox is a box that allows you to play games like they did in an arcade at your home. And for those that don't know what an arcade is, it was a place in the mall that you went to play what they call video games. So you had these big old boxes throughout the room that had different games featured on it, like Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and Metroid and Centipede, you know, and yeah, then you'd have games that are kind of like you would find at the fair, like skee ball. You take and roll the ball up and try to see how many points you get when the ball falls in one of the holes. And ring tosses, they have those. Bumper cars now, which is something that you would find at the fair. How many of y'all remember the county fair? They'd have all these different rides, and they'd have the horse shows and the 4-H shows. I'm sure from here you can even hear them when it's going. So it usually hits about late August or early September. And then there's Old Fashioned Days that happens just almost right down the hill or in downtown. Morning. Well, it's more of afternoon, but thank you. We appreciate you popping in for a second. Could you tell us what your name is? Me? My name is Raymond. This is Michael. Keep trying to listen for vehicles. That's so freaking hard. Well, do you have any questions for us? There's somebody's dog barking over the hill. What? you hear the dog too? And that little weird shaped box down there past the noisy, like skipping radio there. And if you walk up to it, it'll light up. It won't hurt you. It just lets us know you're near. So, if you all don't have any more questions, if you don't have anything else to tell us from your story, your life, we will let you rest and we will move on. Right now? Okay. Well, thank you. All right. We appreciate your time. And yeah, they're like, all right, that's enough noise. It's time to move on. Yep, enough noise, enough noise. When we get to the next spot, I'll have you switch that one out. There's another one in there, but just once we get down there. Yeah. So I think this time we're going to walk a little bit further down. There's a rather big one down here that I'm curious about. And we're going to go hang out underneath the trees and stuff. See who wants to talk. Y'all are all welcome to hang out with us and stuff until we're ready to leave. And then you have to stay here. But until then, come hang out. Come talk to us. We are here for you. I almost bet this cemetery gets wild after dark. I sure hope that's not the case. Well, we'll find out. I'm sure it had a microphone installed anyway. But I just now realized I didn't have the big microphone turned on. So yeah, that's great. That's great. We'll find out how that goes once I check it out once we get back. Let's come down here and hang out in the trees. Close to this big monolith here. Well, that doesn't look good. Interesting. So yeah, we're going to come down here. Dilly. I couldn't make out this one. I know it says C. Taylor, and they were born in 1881 and died in 1909. But I can't tell. I mean 1900, sorry. July 6th. I don't understand what happened. I really do hope we had sound up to that point.
I'm pretty sure we did. There is a microphone on it. There's one that's fallen over. I hope they come and fix that back. I hate to see that. There's spider webs everywhere. Oh wait. There's a spider attached to my camera too. The only bad part about coming this close down towards the road is it does get louder. I hear people mowing and everything else. Miss LMA. Alright. Did you switch those out? Okay. As you can tell, that one has a little bit more battery. This is my newer one. This has the screens here. Hello? Get fired. I haven't started yet. My name is Raymond. What's yours? And I have with me my son Michael. Okay. It is 87 degrees right now in the shade. And I'm out here wearing jeans. Who's making me? Nobody's making me. I like that question though. That was funny. Who's making you? Honestly, these are the jeans I put on this morning. I didn't see the point changing. You know, honestly, I should have brought a laptop so I could plug that in and check to see that we didn't lose anything. Because if I leave and I get back and there's no sound for like the first 40 minutes, I'm not going to be happy. We should be okay though, because it did show a microphone on it. Hi. Move the music. have a lot of towers right here. Gene? I don't see a Gene right here. Gene, are you buried right here close to this section? Or do you have a message for Gene? You see a Gene around here? They just said the name again. What's funny is my middle name is Gene, but I didn't tell you that. Just heard one past it. It's right there. Yeah. Cool. Can you do that again? Let's make sure that wasn't me. No? That was not me. That lit up fast. See, like I said, if you walk by it, it lights up. Whoever it was, they were scooting past. I heard I did. There it is. Yeah. Can you light it up all the way around? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Awesome. Thank you. See, that's cool, isn't it? If you want to do it again, you can do it again. I brought that for that purpose. I mean, that's fine if you don't want to. I was just making it an option. Hooray, a helicopter is flying over top. What's that noise? At this speed, they should be able to pick up that noise. Alright, so what I want to do for a second is we're going to switch over to in. Because here's my station. Hey, how many people do we have standing here with us? Can you tell me how many people are here? 7? Alright. Can anyone tell me their name or would like to? Yeah? 7? What's your name? couldn't understand that. I apologize. Who served in the military here? Yep. Which branch did you serve? I couldn't understand that. Could you repeat that? Which branch did you serve? You know, my grandfather, his great-grandfather served in the Army and in the Navy. He was in the Navy during World War II. I apologize. I'll start it back up here in a minute. It might not have been, but it sounded like it. Huh? We're okay? Okay. Then I also had friends that served in the Army and the Marines, Navy. The gentleman that called my pap, he was in the Air Force. Does anyone have anything they'd like to share or say? I am here for your story. And it seems like I'm sharing more of mine. Did I just say Michael? Yeah. Do you have something to tell Michael? What would you like to tell Michael? Do you want me to hand the spirit box to him? Anything you'd like to tell him?
Speak up a little bit, sir.
I think I heard the leave a moment ago.
Okay. Would you like us to leave? Do you want us to move to another spot? I said appreciate it. I'm not quite sure.
Want us to leave?
Hello. We got some saying hello and some saying get out. We're getting conflicting stories here. You know what? I won't let you hold on to that. Pack it with you. We are going to move around and see who talks to us. We have finally made it an hour in. Which way you want to walk?
Give me a second. My head's been sitting there for too long.
I understand.
Well, I'm sitting over there, so.
Because there's stuff down this way too.
Well, let's go.
Okay. Lead the way. Yeah. I don't know which way these run. We're sorry. We apologize. They run all every which direction, so it's hard to tell which way's which. Is there anyone here that would like to talk to us? We got eerily quiet for a second. Cool. You know, we have evening traffic going through because it's after 5 o'clock in the evening when people are getting off work and such, and it got quiet down this part, and we're close to the road. You can still hear some vehicles, like the louder vehicles, but most of it won't. There's not even birds down here. Who's down here with us? Hello? Can you tell me what year it is for you? now they get loud. Somebody's angry lawnmower.
What do y'all think about the noise?
Because they got loud again all at once. So we have this cool little box on the ground here, and if you walk past it, it lights up. And it lets us know that you are here. What was that? Sounded like a full sentence though. Okay, I've asked who is here. Was that you? Because I heard. Now I'm going to ask what is here. We are not here to encroach on your territory. We are not here to disturb you. But if you wish to communicate, now is the time. I am communicating. I am talking. I'm here to document, and that is it. So, if you do not wish to communicate, I'm going to ask you to walk away and leave us alone for now. Because if not, it'll turn into a situation that you will not like. I guarantee it. So anyway, how are you all doing? I hope it's a lovely Saturday night, since that's when this is going to air. We are hanging out at Riverview Cemetery again, and it is called that because we are on top of a hill that stares over toward the river. That's literally the whole reason it has the name. We are in this cemetery. It is in Graham, Kentucky. I'm not promoting it as a location. I'm simply here to get stories. And there is a very particular place that I'm going to go here very shortly. A very special tombstone and burial spot for a little girl. Her name is Mary Magdalene Pitts. And what's so special about her is back in the early 1900s, she was murdered by her own family. And trust me, they got what they deserved. They went to prison, and they're long dead. But she was buried right over the hill here, and people still leave toys for her today. And the reason I'm so attached to this story is because it's honestly, it happened down toward where I live. In fact, the creek that they found the person that did the direct killing of her, they found her at the creek that runs right along the road that leads to my house. So we are going to go visit her here very soon. and we will have a, conversation and see if she's willing to talk to us. I can understand if she won't, but I hope she does. And we'll see if we can't bring her a little bit of peace. Because I know what she went through was traumatic. And that's one of the reasons why it holds a special place in my heart.
And Brian, I don't know if I'm going to get a full 2 hours out of this, but I'm going to try, sir. Because we are at an hour and 12 minutes. And it's so funny because I keep saying it, and it's true. It feels like it's been longer. It really does. Some spots in this cemetery, time travels a lot slower than it does in other parts. It's like it just stands still.
It certainly felt longer than that.
Huh?
Definitely felt longer than that.
Yeah, it feels like we've already been here about 3 hours, and we haven't.
Yeah.
So that is definitely interesting. All right, Michael, let me know if anybody comes through and says hey or hi. That will be our stopping point. But we are going to make our way over toward Mary Magdalene's gravesite. I'm going to make sure there's nobody else coming up the road at us again. Because the traffic's just been random. Like, completely random. I know it's a through road and stuff, but who just drives through the cemetery when the highway is literally right there?
Yep.
Right there.
Right down that road. Nice old drive.
This looks like a lovely drive for a lovely day. We're going to travel through the cemetery and say hi. I mean, I guess I can't really judge because we're walking around the cemetery with, a spirit box and a couple other tools. Let's take and talk to people that have died. So, I guess I can't really judge. So why are you randomly taking the road through the cemetery? It is not the best of roads. Do people just drive through here often? Can someone answer that for me? What was that? Did you hear that? It might be people over the hill because there is a counseling service in the health department right down the hill here. I've heard somebody talking from there. But still, yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, atmosphere's changing again. Hello? Do you have a message for us? Because that came through loud and clear.
Do you have anything you'd like to tell us?
We're listening.
Okay, listen. Anything you want to ask? Go right ahead.
Because we are willing to answer questions as much as ask them. We? How many are right here with us? How many people are here? Did it say everyone?
Yep.
So everyone's come to hang out with us now? What was that? Well, we did say we are here for you, so. This is your time to talk to us.
Yep.
Did I say run? No, I'm not going to run. I appreciate the concern, but I'm not running from anything that's here. Me too, dog.
Yep.
Would anyone like to walk over to our box that we have right here and see if it'll light up? Once we get to Miss Mary's gravesite, we're going to add a few other things out. We have a couple of things that light up that I think she might like. But if no one has anything else to add, would you like to give you a few more minutes, see if you have the energy to talk? No, bless me. Hey, you heard I'm here? Well, my name is Raymond. His name is Michael. Can you tell us who you are, if you're here? That way we can share your story out. See, Michael's not really the talkative type, but he loves the equipment side to it. It fascinates him. So being able to hear your voice come through and answer the questions is special. Because we realize it takes a lot of energy to talk, and we appreciate your time. Lord, the traffic. I will say that there was a cemetery that's closer to the home, to our house, that we actually know people that were buried there. So out of respect for the family and for the friends that have passed on then that were actually buried there, I refuse to go there. Because I know some of them are still grieving, and it's only quiet. And that doesn't take away from any of you that are here. Is that spirit box being annoying? Is it loud? I notice it's getting harder for you to come through. We'll hang out for a few more minutes, just about 4, and then we'll move up to Miss Mary's gravesite, and we'll hang out with her. And we'll try to give her some time to talk. But out of respect, I want to make sure almost everyone had the opportunity to talk today. That's why we've kind of wandered as much of the cemetery as we have. Some of it's too steep for me. I won't lie, I'm getting kind of old. I can't climb that hill like I used to. So I'm not even going to try. Not going to lie about it. So you have a few more minutes to share whatever you can. I'm not sure how much my voice is carried over, but I've told quite a bit about myself. I am a local boy. He is a local boy. I don't know how much of a boy I can be considered now. Got one foot on the ground and one foot in the grave, so I guess I'm doing good. I'm about halfway there.
And I wanted you to have this opportunity to take and talk, because the world will see this. And that's why it's been so important for me to come here. I love sharing the history of my state. I love sharing the stories that come out of this place. You know, not just further downstate, you know, toward Lexington, Louisville, you know, on down. I love the stories of Eastern Kentucky. Appalachia holds a very dear place in my heart. I have traveled all over these mountains and all over the hills here locally. And it's always an honor to go new places. Did that say Raymond?
Yeah, pretty sure.
And it's funny because it was requested before they realized that it was a recorded investigation, from the investigation I did with spirit mechanics, to dance. Of all things, they wanted me to dance the Macarena. Well, unfortunately, a cemetery is not the place to do it, so we will have to hold off to another location. I apologize. I will not be doing the Macarena in a cemetery. All right, so we do have one last stop. It is right up here. If you want to turn that off and go to break, you can. If you want to leave it running, that's fine too, because we're just walking right up there. Okay. Oh, give the white noise a break. That's not going well. Crap, my pants are trying to fall down while I'm walking uphill holding a bunch of crap. On this hill, I don't know where what begins and what ends. Alright, let's climb up underneath a creepy tree that's slowly being eaten away. I'm too old for this. Not really too old, I just feel too old, if that makes sense. Alright. So I'm going to figure out how to set this up to where everyone can see. As you can tell, everybody leaves their gifts. There we go. Adjust my pants off camera there. Okay. So, this is the burial of this very big. You know, this area I did bring some fun toys for you. You got the bags
lighting up. Awesome. I haven't used a voice recorder all evening. We're going to use one now. See if we get some spots here. There. Vortex down there's going on with them already. Miss Mary, I've got a couple more things for you. These. They're just little blue balls. They're made for cats. But we like them because they light up. I figured you might like them too for the same reason. I'll grab the beer from the camera once I get this set up. I wish I would have been earlier. Yeah, state laws and stuff. All right.
Nope. I picked the battery at first because I do have a charger hooked to this because this battery tends to die within like 15 minutes. Alright. So, Miss Mary, we've got you all set up. We've got a bunch of toys laid out here. I know you've already checked out the Vortex Dome. I'm glad you found it interesting because it does light up. It doesn't make any pretty sounds, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But I figured you might enjoy that. And I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully I won't set the EMF detector off. I want to get a little bit closer so you can. She died in 1927, 4 days after Christmas. And it says cruelly murdered. So, my dear, we are here for you to give you a chance to talk as much as you can. I know it's hard. You were only 3 years old. So, Michael, if you do us the honors, start the spirit box there. It's going to get loud and noisy, baby, but don't stress. It's okay. I hit the sweet button. And I am going to get down here so it's a little bit more on your level. Because we don't want you to be scared. We just want you to come hang out with us and play with our toys. What was that? Did you hear that too? Anyway. Found her? Where'd you find her at? Can you tell me where you found her? And Miss Mary, I have this little ball right here. If you tap it, it'll light up. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but it does light up there. I know it's loud, baby. But we want to know if you're still here. If you're not, I'm happy. What was that? And just remember, I know things get dark. Things get scary. But there is always a light that's willing to welcome you. And it'll never be scary again. Because I honestly hope that you did not stick around. You moved on into the next life. That thing is talking. It's hard to say what's coming through. Hopefully you all pick something up from it, because I honestly can't hear much. Between the traffic and this and that, it's kind of loud. Miss Mary, are you here with us? I know my aunt's grandfather-in-law used to come and play with your brothers when he was a small boy, because he grew up down the road from you. So last name Salyers ring a bell? I won't say first names, but I'll let you know what the last name was. I know it's hard to remember much at 3 years old. Cloud cover for a second. That's nice. Is there anyone else right here that knows anything about Miss Mary? I know those responsible for her death ended up way downstate and never came back. And we'll leave it at that. But don't you worry, justice was served. It looks like you need some new toys, don't you? You hear that? Do you like the toys? What about a doll? Would you like a doll? Or do you like any of the toys? It's the same voice. So as long as you get a toy, you're okay with it? Okay. Well, next time we come through, we'll see what we can bring you, okay? But like I said in other spots, whenever we leave here, everybody has to stay here or move on. I promise you there's no reason to stay here any longer. Let's make sure a piece of glass in the trees so nobody steps on it. So I'm sure we can find you a toy to take and bring back to you. Might not be anything fancy, but it's something. Because I don't think I have anything in the car. Unless you'd like me to leave one of the cat balls for you. Would you like me to leave one of these for you? See if you shake it, it lights up. Can you make it light up like that? All you gotta do is tap it. There's a few others here too. And of course, the little blue box that you were lighting up earlier. No, it's not magic, it's technology. So why some of you were hesitant to talk to me because you were afraid it was magic? Because you gotta remember, it's been almost a century since Miss Mary passed away. So it's not magic. It's not anything scary. It's not anything that can hurt you. I know it's loud and noisy, but so is the highway. These are just gadgets that are fun to play with. That lets us know you're here. And Miss Mary, I'm sure it's hard for you. But do you remember what happened? If not, that's fine, because I'm not going to say it. I know it says right there on your headstone, but I won't go into detail. Lord, why does it sound like somebody's laying timber on the middle of the highway? If I go out there and there's an airplane in the middle of the street, I'm going to be flustered. I won't know how to take that. Alright, we are coming up on our 2 hours. Michael, would you like to say anything to everybody that's watching?
Yeah.
No, you'll pass.
Yeah.
Thank you all for tuning in. This was the last minute thing. You know, unfortunately, Miss Jen got sick. Couldn't make it to where she was going. And with storms moving in and stuff this weekend and stuff, it was going to be difficult to, one, either come out here or two, even make it to West Liberty. Because that road sucks. I'm not going to lie. But I hope you all had fun. I hope you guys hear something that I didn't catch or Michael didn't catch. Because, as you can tell, there's somebody talking. We just, it's going so fast we can't understand them. And with the noise pollution and stuff, it's really hard to hear because ADHD and such. But we are going to hang out here with Miss Mary for a few more minutes, and then we'll call it a night. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you've enjoyed the little ghost hunt. Alright, Miss Mary, we have less than 10 more minutes. Would you like us to turn that off for now? I know it's kind of loud. If we can get a yes, I'd appreciate it. Once again, like I said, I hope this had sound for the first half of this. If not, I'm going to be highly disappointed. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But I hope it had sound. It's hard to have a microphone plugged in if it's not turned on. And honestly, I don't think we have another hour in us. Does anyone else close by have anything else they wish to share before we leave? You hear the snap? That was me. The response through the box was not. It's a ghost. Yeah, or cold. Alright, I'm going to turn these off for now. I'll toss them over your direction. Oh. Oh. In the small pocket. That's fun. Anywho, alright. Any last questions, Michael? We have about 7 minutes left. We had about 10 minutes left, about 15 minutes ago. Because time, and it's definitely moving differently here. I know. Okay. If you can do me a favor and hand me the voice recorder. Thank you. I'll turn this off real fast. Click that off real fast. I want to see if we heard anything in this part other than just traffic. And we'll see if we get any EMS spikes here. Out there. The vortex dome is going off though already. Miss Mary, I've got a couple more things for you. I think you'll like these. They're just little toy balls. They're made for cats, but we like them because they light up. I figured you might like them too for that same reason. So I'm trying not to step on anything. As you can tell, it lights up just like that. I'll grab the computer, the camera once I get some of this set up. I wish it was a bit darker. That way you can see these cat balls a little bit better. So we'll do our best to make it work. Stay long. So. Alright. So Miss Mary, we've got you all set up. We've got a bunch of toys laid out here. I know you've already checked out the vortex dome. I'm glad you found it interesting because it does light up. It doesn't make any pretty sounds, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I figured you might enjoy that. And I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully I won't set the EMF detector off. So I want to get a little bit closer to see. She died in 1927, 4 days after Christmas. And it says early Riverview. So my dear, we are here for you to give you a chance to talk as much as you can. I know it's hard. You were only 3 years old. So Michael, you do us the honors. Start the spirit box there. It's going to get loud and noisy, baby, but don't stress. Okay. I want to sit down here. Lord, that's loud. Alright, I want to give that a break. We are almost out of time. June 3rd is the anniversary of Miss Mary's birthday. She was born in 1924. And that is why it was important for me to come out here almost a month before her birthday and share this with you all. So even if, we didn't get much, didn't hear much, I hope you all enjoyed this, because we definitely did. Michael, wave by at the camera. There you go. That's the best we're going to give for Michael. I think that went off. Yeah. So it never actually did anything here. That goes in the big part. This goes in the big part. Michael in his permanently tired shirt. Like I said, I literally snagged him from the school bus and we came straight here. Funny story though, while we're walking back up to the car, we were coming down the road